It's an honor for me to introduce our speaker tonight as Mr. Tan Yong Chang, standing alumnus of the School of Law UUM who graduated with first-class honors. It is worth to inform that he is also a former president of the Asian Law Students Association, ALSA UUM. During his studies at UUM, he is an experienced mooter who obtained the awards of second runner-up and best memorial in the 2019 KL Bar Lincoln's Inn Alumni Moot Court competition. Apart from that, he possessed coaching experience in the 𝐭𝐡𝐞 Moot Court competition. With that, I humbly invite our speaker to share his knowledge and experience in drafting excellent written submissions with us.
Okay, so for today's session, I do not intend to make it a lecture session. So just treat me as your senior who has some experience in mooting before, and I'm now here to help you to get some insight on how should you draft your written submissions. Before you start to write your written submission, think first what will be your main argument. You will have some preliminary discussions among your members, and you have to outline your arguments. In mooting, it doesn't really matter about the quantity of your arguments. What matters the most is the quality. By being concise, that doesn't mean that you should lose your clarity. The litmus test is that never write a sentence that you wouldn't be able to say out loud. When you write a sentence, try to read it aloud, whether it sounds awkward or whether you can speak it out easily.
It's an honor for me to introduce our speaker tonight, Mr. Lim Seng Teng, an alumnus of the School of Law UUM. Mr. Lim Seng Teng is also a former president of the Advocacy Mooting Unit UUM. He is experienced in organizing as chief volunteer in the 5th AIAC ICC William C. Risk Pre-Moot and NAMCO Moot Problem Drafting Team 2021. He is also an experienced mooter who participated in the Malaysia Next Advocate 2021, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th AIAC ICC William Risk Pre-Moot, and also UUM Dato Hashim Cup 2017. Apart from that, he possesses coaching experience in many competitions, such as 𝐭𝐡𝐞 National Constitutional Law Moot Court Competition, TSMC 2021, 10 Novice Arbitration Mooting Competition, NAMCO 2021, MMU Novice Moot Cup 2021, and ALSA International Mediation Competition, AIMC 2020.
Briefly, I will do an introduction with investors. Then I will share with you guys 5 common mistakes in oral submission. Then some so-called survival tips like what can you do in order to make sure this competition you can pass through this competition. And then the last thing I want to share with you is go straight away begin with Q&A, which I will take a question and I will address the question whenever it can last long, then we can take all those questions. We need to divide every single point that we submitted by opposing counsel. Concern on which points that the judge questioned the opposing counsel about, or which points are the fundamental for their submission.
On behalf of all the committees of Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition,
I'd like to once again thank our speaker,
Mr. Tan Yong Chang,
Mr. Lim Seng Teng,
for making time in your busy schedules to join us here tonight.
We should reasonably believe that this letter was sent out by one of the high-profile officers of wax farm who have a deep understanding of the male wax.
Although this statement alone is not defamatory, but it supports the proposition that the applicant and the first respondent had a long-standing business relationship.
According to Order 20, Rule 5, Clause 2 of the Rules of Court, it provides that an amendment of pleading can be allowed at any relevant period after the limitation has expired.
Firstly, the statements made by the second respondent in the press conference is defamatory. Second, the statements made by second respondents in the press conference is referring to the appellant. Thirdly, the statement have been published.
By referring to Ponsani versus Natura, the case which has been cited by many cases, the court should look at the probable consequences of the amendment, and if it will be ineffectual, that it should not be allowed to be made.
The writer of the letter is a high-profile officer of Wax Farm. However, when a year later, when the identity of the writer was discovered, he was then the former director of research and development in Wax Farm.
The Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition is a civil litigation-based mooting competition that is wholly carried out by our students who are equipped with high enthusiasm in the development of students' mooting skill.
I would like to start off my speech by expressing my gratitude to YA Dato Hashim Hamzah for having key support as the official sponsor of the competition. Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition aims to inculcate the spirit of mooting among the students and also provide a novice mooters with a platform to develop research and advocacy skills in a competitive setting.
Now is the moment we have all been waiting for. The results of the Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition 2021 award for the Best Appellant Written Submission, team number 21038, Best Respondent Written Submission, team number 2112R. First runner-up for the Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition 2021, team number 2112R. The champion of the Dato Hashim Hamzah Internal Moot Court Competition 2021 goes to team number 21278. Last but not least, the announcement for the South African Best Oralist Award, Shi Jing, Peng Wei Wen, Nam Tahi, Wong Tahi. Now, the Best Oralist of Dato Hashim Hamzah in the Moot Court Competition 2021 goes to Harminjit Kaur, anak perempuan Charanjit Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, compliment with that the Dato Hashim Hamzah Interim Court Competition 2021 Award Ceremony has come to an end. Take care and stay safe, everyone.